In this video, I want to go over all the collection rewards and their attributes here for MLB The Show 24. We've got the live series, the season collections, and the special collections. Feel free to subscribe if y'all enjoy MLB The Show. We got daily videos here on the channel. If you collect 12 of these pre-order cards, we have the Legend Pack, the Hyper Series cards we can see here, as well as the Barrier Breakers cards. 14 total. You collect 12 of them, then you can unlock this core 91 overall Vlad Jr. that we see right here, brand new Hyper Series for MLB The Show 24 for these cards. I should be checking out their attributes, and then quirks for some of them as well. And then next up, we have the Season 1 collections. We have 400 for the completionist icon. You have your first Season 1 pack at 280, another at 300, another at 325. They did mention that these numbers could change throughout the year just depending on where the player base is at. And let's check out Collect 30. We have an 89 overall Craig Biggio All-Star Series right here. I'm probably going to be going through these pretty quickly, so if there's any cards you want to pause on, feel free. We notice Collect 70, John Franco, a Hyper Series right here. His pitch selection in the top right, the velo, the control on each of them, and the break on each of them there, and then the quirks for this John Franco. Now, one thing that I do want to mention before we get to the bosses for Season 1, there will be more added here between the 70 and the 280. I think they said every 1 or 2 weeks we should be getting another card for the Season 1 collection. So it's not going to just go from 70 to 280 the entire season. They're still going to be adding more. Before the Season 1 collection choice pack, we can see a Hall of Fame brand new series, Willie Mays, Satchel Paige, and George Brett. Let's go left to right. Check out Willie Mays first. The Hall of Fame series, we can see at least 100 for each of his contact and his power ratings, 95 fielding, 92 speed. I am excited to get my hands on this 99 Hall of Fame Willie Mays, one of the 3 Season 1 collection bosses. Next up is Satchel Paige, this Jin Kim series. They brought it back from last year. Max stamina, 111 hits per 9. We see the pitch selection in the top right, the control on each of those pitches, the break on each of the pitches for Satchel Paige. And they did say he has the quicker motion. It's not going to be a super long windup for him. He has outlier on his four-seam fastball, and then he has break outlier for his other quirk. That's that 99 Satchel Paige. We also have a milestone George Brett, one of my favorite lefty swings in the game. 3,000 hit club, max contact versus righties, 115 versus lefties, 93 and 85 for that power, max vision. Still 88 fielding, 72 speed at third base. Also plays first for this milestone George Brett. We can see his quirks right here as well, and that is the George Brett. These are your 3 Season 1 collection bosses: Willie Mays, Satchel Paige, and George Brett. And there's that completionist icon if you do reach 400 Season 1 cards collected. So we have the special collection, that Hyper Series Vlad, the Season 1 collections, and then we have the live series collections. Now they took away, you might notice, they took away the division collections. We only have NL, AL, and collect all MLB. So what I'm going to go through is just see each team's collection, and then we'll check out the AL and the NL and the MLB. You might already know those, but let's just see the specific attributes for these cards. Again, I'm probably going to go pretty quickly through these, especially the golds, especially these teams. But we got a Joe Nathan for collecting all the live series cards for the Giants. Next up, we have the Padres. You get an 87 overall Steve Finley breakout series. You'll notice these are core for the collection cards, but Steve Finley is going to be the Padres collection reward. A lot of quirks on that card. The Dodgers collect all their live series, and you get 90 overall Mike Piazza, this all-star card flashback legend right here with these quirks. Mike Piazza for the Dodgers live series collection. Going through NL West, we got the Rockies, 81 overall, Vinny Castilla, if you collect all of the Rockies live series players here in MLB 24. And then finally in the NL West, we got the Diamondbacks, collect all their live series cards. You get an 86 overall veteran Troy Gloss, 92, 99 for his power ratings. And he does have some quirks on the card as well. That's going to do it for the NL West. Again, no division-specific collections, only NL, AL, and MLB. Starting with the NL Central, the Cardinals. Collect all Cardinals live series. You get a gold and 84 Matt Holliday for doing their live series collection. Next up, we have the Pirates. Collect all their live series cards. You get an 83 overall Ralph Kiner veteran series card right here for collecting all the Pirates. No quirks on his card. Then moving on to the Brewers, another gold here in the Central. Ryan Braun gets an all-star card. Collect all the Brewers live series players, and you get this Ryan Braun, 83 overall. Next up for the Reds, you collect all of their live series cards, and you get an 82 overall gold veteran Ryan Ludwig. So I'm noticing a lot of golds in these live series collections, but also there's not that many live series diamonds, if any, for a lot of these teams. Another one that doesn't have any, we have the Cubs. Collect all of their live series cards, and you get 83 overall gold breakout Lee Smith. Velo in the top right for him, control as well as his pitch break. And that is the Cubs live series collection reward. That's it for the NL Central. You move on to the NL East, and you collect all the Nationals live series. You get a Tim Raines. I love his swing. I loved Tim Raines cards last year in MLB The Show, and I'm hoping I love Tim Raines cards again this year. He's the Nationals live series collection reward. New legend this year. If you collect all of the Phillies live series cards, you get this 88 core all-star John Kruk for the Phillies. Collecting all of the Phillies live series players. Here in MLB The Show 24, staying in the NL East, Curtis Granderson is the Mets collection for their live series. All of their players. You get this 89 postseason. Curtis Granderson absolutely rakes versus right-handed pitching, at least when it comes to these collection rewards and the cards we're seeing so far. Then we have the Marlins, another gold, 84 Dontrelle Willis if you collect the Marlins live series cards here for MLB 24. And then the final National League team, before we start checking out the American League teams here in the live series collections, we have Craig Kimbrell for collecting the Braves, 90 overall rookie closing pitcher, velo on the right, control and break up in the top right for Craig Kimbrell for collecting all of the Braves live series cards. This one looks like it's going to be pretty expensive. And then we're on to the American League. Starting with the AL West, you collect all of the Rangers live series cards. You get a Fergie Jenkins, if you want to see his velo on the top right, the control and the pitch break for him. Second half hero Fergie Jenkins is going to be the Rangers live series collection reward. The Mariners also have a diamond. There's Julio's card art. I'm liking the look of the live series cards this year, actually. And then we have Cliff Lee for collecting all of the Mariners, 87 overall veteran series for them. Velo on the top right, control, always good on Cliff Lee cards, and then his break for the Mariners live series collection. And then the Athletics, no gold live series, only 2 silvers for the Oakland Athletics. You collect all of them, and you get this 84 All-Star Mark McGwire. I was never a fan of the A's Mark McGwire last year. I'm guessing I probably won't like his swing either this year. And for the Angels, we can see live series Mike Trout here in MLB 24. You collect all the Angels. You get a diamond. It's 90 overall. Nolan Ryan, the velo on the top right for him. The control and the pitch break for Nolan Ryan. Checking out his quirks as well. He does have outlier on that four-seam fastball. He's the Angels live series collection reward. And then the Astros to finish off the American League West. A few diamonds on their team. You get a diamond, 90 overall, new to MLB 24 standout series. We have Roy Oswalt, his velo on the top right, the control and the break for this 90 overall Roy Oswalt. A couple quirks on the card as the Astros collection. That's it for the AL West. Moving on to the AL Central, another gold. We got Tony Oliva, another new legend this year. He's the reward for collecting all the Twins live series, 84 gold for them. Then for the Royals, we have Raul Ibanez. They got 1 diamond, it's Bobby Witt, but they have a diamond breakout Raul Ibanez for their live series collection reward for collecting all of the Royals cards here in MLB 24. Moving on to the Tigers, another gold and 81 overall. Ian Kinsler, All-Star Series for him. He's the Tigers Live Series collection reward. And then we also have the Guardians here in the Central. Jose Ramirez, their only diamond. Shout out to Fuzzy. They get Grady Sizemore as the Guardians Live Series collection reward. 85 overall postseason, Grady Sizemore for them. Finishing off the American League Central, we have the White Sox. Not really sure how they're going to do this year, but Mike Cameron, 81 overall rookie card, is the live series collection for the White Sox right here. We see his quirks, and that is it for the American League Central. One division to go, the American League East, starting with the Blue Jays. You get an all-star Roy Halladay, velo in the top right, control in the top right, and then the pitch break in the top right for him. I'm always a big fan of Roy Halladay cards. He's the live series collection for the Blue Jays. The Rays, no diamonds on their team, no diamond for their collection. It's 84 Carlos Pena veteran series, 101 power versus righties. Shout out to Carl, dude, just packed Juan Soto from a Chase Pack 1. We can see the quirks right here for Carlos Pena, and he is the Rays live series collection. The Yankees might be a little bit expensive. They have a 90 overall Bernie Williams. I can't believe I was thinking this card might come from storylines for Derek Jeter's storyline, but Bernie Williams, switch hitter, is going to be the Yankees live series collection reward that we see right here, 90 overall All-Star Series. Then the Red Sox, they have a gold. They got 83 Andre Dawson as their live series collection reward. We'll see his quirks, and that's the Red Sox live series collection reward. And then finally, before we check out the American League and National League and live series, their attributes, we got the Orioles, 87 Cal Ripken, a breakout card for them. If you collect all the Orioles live series cards, you get this 87 overall breakout Cal Ripken Jr. And then if you collect all of the National League teams, you get each of these collections done. You get this 95 Hyper Series Pedro Martinez, 114 stamina, 101 hits per 9, max velo and break. We see the velo in the top right, the control on each of his pitches, and then the break on each of Pedro Martinez's pitches. I'm liking the look of this new Hyper Series for MLB 24, and we can see his quirks right here. He does have outlier on his four-seam fastball, as well as the break outlier. Pedro Martinez is your National League collection for MLB The Show 24. Notice these cards are all core, so you can use them at any time, in any season, in any mode once you unlock them. And then the American League, collect all 15 of those teams' collection rewards. You get the new legend, Rafael Palmeiro, another new series, standout series, 95 overall for him, 83 and 82 for his contact, 104 and 105 power with 92 vision, 70 fielding at first base, also plays left if you want to put him out there, 38 speed. I'm not sure if I'll ever choose to put him in left field. And then these quirks that we see right here, dead red, breaking ball hitter, first pitch hitter, a lot of good ones on this 95 Rafael Palmeiro. And if you collect all of the MLB teams, get all the live series collections done, then you can unlock 99 overall Babe Ruth, new Hall of Fame series for MLB The Show 24. And it's not letting me look at the card here in game, so all I have are these images from their Twitch stream where they revealed them. We can see that it's a two-way Babe Ruth, starting with his pitching attributes: max stamina, 96 hits per 9, 96 velocity, max break, max homers per 9. But he is a two-way player, so he does have hitting attributes. They said that he's going to be the best hitting card we'll see this year. Max contact versus each side, max power versus each side, 104 vision, max discipline, max clutch, pretty solid bunting with max durability. Also has 75 fielding, 86 arm strength, 84 accuracy, 67 reaction, 64 speed. Could put him at first, left, or right field for this two-way Babe Ruth, the live series collection for MLB The Show 24.